Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello, viewers. How are you? Okay, in this session, we are going to perform the conditional formatting as we did in our previous video. We are going to do it with one additional thing, that is we will record the macro so that we can automate it. So next time whenever we generate something, we generated data, then we don't have to place the conditional formatting again and again. Okay, so this way the VBA saves your time and make your processes accurate. Okay, so let's generate the data. The data is generated with a click of button, right? 100 of 100, around 100 purchase orders have been regenerated where this data is. Okay, now to do the conditional formatting, first of all, we, instead of going to directly to the conditional formatting, let's make the recording macro on. Okay, this is how we record the macro on. We go to the macro in the view tab. You have a macro option, and in the macro you will say record macro, right? So it will prompt you to give some name to it. Say you say conditional formatting for it. Conditional formatting. Okay, so you can give any name, but there shouldn't be a space in between. Okay, no special character or something like this. All characters without a space. Okay, and you will click OK here, right? Now whatever we are doing, it is recording. So we would carry on the same steps as we did. We make the selection until here, right? And we move this up. This all being recorded. Okay. Now we go to the home as we did before. We go to the conditional formatting. We clear any rules so that there is no conflict, right? And then we go again to the conditional formatting and we make a new rule, right? And here we use a formula to determine which cells to format, right? So the formula will be the same as before. We will use integer of what? Of dollar. Why we are putting dollar, we will tell you in next time. This makes it the absolute address. Okay, B2. But we will give you the details of this thing in a better manner at appropriate time. Okay, so this divided by 2 will check if it is odd or even, right? So we say divided by 2, so and make it integer, right? If this integer is not equal to without integer, Control C, B2 divided by 2, right? If this integer of this is not equal to, it means it is odd. Huh? So it is going to format all the odd ones, right, with a fill command. Say we like one, right? Okay, and we click OK here, right? And we click OK. So all the odd ones, the B is the purchase order, right? Why not A? Because we want all the purchase orders in which are coming in the B. That's why we are putting B. Purchase order number is B, right? So B, if B is odd, it's going to highlight it. If it's not odd, it's even, it's not going to highlight it. And the pattern is applied on the condition, right, which we have given there, that it's odd, then do the conditional formatting, otherwise leave it, right? So this now we stop immediately the macro which recording which we started. So let's stop it. Otherwise, whatever we do, it will keep on recording until we don't stop it, right? Now we have stopped it, and let's see how it has written it. How it has written it. So we go to macro and we see the conditional formatting, right? And we edit it. Let's make some fine tuning so that all the hard coding, H232 will not be always H232. So this hard coding has to be removed, as we did in our previous video, that how to remove the hard coding. So you remember we used the LR function, right? So let's use it as a LR function here. So we instead of doing the LR function here, I just got the point. Why not we use the current region function, right? Okay, let's use the current region function. So, so we say ADDR or range address, for example. We give any name, the range address, right, is equal to range what we did, we say range A1, right? A1, okay, A1, and we close the bracket, and then we write current region, yeah, dot address, this is address, right? So the address will come where? In this variable, range ADDR. And wherever this is being used, what we will say? We will say in, okay, we'll say this, okay. Actually, the range address will become from, not from A2, it will take from A1, right? This current region will bring the A1. Instead, we want this to be exactly start from A2 and until the last row, right? So, okay, we do one thing is that range A1 dot special cell, or yeah, special cell, and here we will write the Excel last cell dot row, right? Dot dot address cell. Okay, that's better, right? So let's see what it return. We put a breakpoint here and we press F8 and to see that what happens, right? A2 is selected, that's right. You don't, anyway, okay, let it select. okay, and then it is doing it. Now we want to see what is coming in this. The address H241, right? This time it has come H241 as the last. That is more appropriate, right? H241 is supposed to be this portion, this one. So what we will do, we will delete it, and we will say and what exactly the thing, range ADDR. Okay, dot select. It's going to have a more appropriate range selected, and it will scroll up later on. No need to scroll all this. This is unwanted, right? So this selection is made. Now the formula is in place. That's right, and that's it. That's it. We do it here like this. Okay, so it has done it. Now the conditional formatting, whenever we need, we can write this conditional formatting into this code generation, right? We go to the assign macro, we edit it, and in this macro, this is the macro which generates the data, right? And prepares the report. Then it comes to the details sheet, a PO detail sheet, right? And at the end, we will write, okay, before looping you back, please do the current. Or we can also write once it returns, Control X, we say, okay, let it return from the go sub. In the go sub, this is it. And here we will say, now do the conditional formatting. And then you, not here, Control X, we do once all the purchase order are done, right? That's it. This is the place which is most appropriate to do the conditional formatting, right? If we run it now, so this is going to generate the data as well as the condition. Now we don't have to do it manually, it is automated. See, only this command, if it is removed, let's remove it by putting apostrophe, you remember? Yeah. And we generate. So the conditional formatting won't work because you have disabled it. Now, if you want to enable, you go back to there, and in the code, you enable it like this and save it so that you don't have to do it again and again. Okay, so anytime when you generate the data is generated and the conditional formatting is in place, you don't have to do it, no longer need to do it again and again, right? So manually. So it the macro has taken the charge. The VBA code, by way of automation, you are doing this process of conditional formatting automatically. I hope you liked it. Next time, inshallah, we will come up with the further enhancement of this. Thank you very much for watching.